Good morning, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining me for class this morning. Hope you're all doing well. If you're in Colorado here with me, I hope you're enjoying the sunshine after a little snowstorm. I'm excited about today's class. It'll be a nice little combination of stretching and flow. My goal is to kind of free up this kind of middle section of the spine known as our thoracic spine, which can get really kind of stuck and tight when we've been rounded forward a lot. And I know that I think just in general, I feel that as a general population right now, we're probably all feeling a lot of that from just the stress of everything that's happening, working at home, kind of in a different scenario, maybe not having the greatest setup to keep our spine upright. So yeah, hopefully we'll feel some release in that. We'll get some nice stretching. I'm going to preface again, as I did a couple weeks ago with class, that we will be doing some downward dogs. So know that you can always take a knee down version of that. So downward dog, just to refresh, is this pose here. And you can always take a nice little laid back version. Well, I'm going to offer some different things going on in that pose today. So if I know that you can still do those variations that I'll offer in the knee down version as well. All right, so let's get going. Come on down to your backs to start. Lie down, both feet on the floor with your knees up, and just place your hands on your belly with your elbows resting on the floor. Close your eyes, and we'll take 3 deep breaths together to start class. Let's inhale through our nose and exhale out your mouth. So inhale. 2 more like that. Inhale through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. 1 more inhale. And exhale. Awesome. From here, we're going to start to get a nice warm up going. Take your arms out to a T shape with your palms facing upwards. Gaze at the ceiling. Just tuck one shoulder blade and then the other underneath of your upper back there. Press through your feet and lift your hips up into a bridge pose. So we want to press through the bottoms of the feet, drag the heels back toward the shoulders to get the backs of the thighs engaged, and squeeze the glutes, which are our butt muscles. So I want to feel that the backs of the legs are really engaged here. And then from your fingers, just reach away from your center. So your fingers are reaching in opposite directions, keeping your gaze towards the ceiling. Breathe into your belly and just hold here, getting lots of warmth already in that lower half of the body and opening up across the chest. Again, those chest muscles especially can get really tight when we're feeling really rounded forward. So I'm going to try to open those up today. Take 1 more deep breath. Exhale and bring your arms together over your head. You can either take a little break and lower your hips or just keep that lift in the hips. Interlace your fingers together and re-lift your hips if you took a little break. Start to press your knuckles to the ceiling and press your mid back into your mat and into the ground. So it's almost kind of like you're doming your spine a little bit. We still feel that activation, hopefully, in the lower body. Reach, reach, reach. Let the shoulders relax down a little bit. You can bend your elbows and then do that again. Reach, press your knuckles to the sky, push your mid back into the mat. Keep your gaze towards the ceiling, press through your feet, drag your heels back. Lots happening here. Take a deep breath. Exhale, lower everything down nice and slow. Keep the legs as they are. Interlace your hands behind your head and point your elbows to the ceiling. We're going to do a little bit of core work. So we want to make sure as we move here that our lower, like basically from the bottoms of your ribs and down to your hips, you want that whole portion of your spine touching the mat the whole time we're doing this little sequence of core work, okay? So just keep that connection there. Elbows point to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, crunch forward. Open your elbows out to the sides. Bring them back in towards your temples and lower down. Inhale. Exhale, lift up. So keep that low back pressing down. Open the elbows wide. Back to the center and lower down. Let's do 2 more like that. Exhale, lift. Press the low back down. Elbows wide. Center. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift. Try to come off your shoulder blades. Squeeze the belly in the center. Elbows wide. In and down. We'll add on to that from there. Inhale. Exhale, crunch up. Come off the shoulder blades. Elbows wide. This time, left arm just reaches out to the left. Back behind the head. Inhale and lower. Exhale and lift. Elbows are forward. Open them out. Right arm reaches to the right. Keep the core engaged. Right hand behind the head. Elbows in. Lower down. Exhale and lift. Elbows open. Left arm reaches to the left. This time, right arm across your body to the outside of your left leg. Hold that. Try to breathe. I know it's hard. Hands behind the head and lower down. Inhale. Exhale, crunch up. Elbows are forward. Open them wide. Right arm reaches to the right. Left arm across on the outside of the right thigh. Hold. Hands behind the head and lower. We're doing that once more, then you're done. Inhale, elbows point to the sky. Exhale, lift. Elbows open. Left arm wide. Right arm across. Hold. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hands behind the head and lower. Last one. Exhale. Elbows are up. Crunch up. Elbows open. Right arm to the right. Left arm across. Hold. Deep inhale. And exhale. Hands behind the head. Inhale and lower. Woo! Nice job. Hopefully you're feeling that as much as I am. All right, come around onto your hands and your knees into a tabletop position. You can have your toes tucked or down, whatever feels more comfortable on your knees here. Start to spread your fingers, place your weight into your left hand, and bring your right hand behind your head with the elbow out. On an inhale, we're gonna open and twist open to the sky with our elbow pointing up. Try to keep the hips pointing down and just move from the ribs. So from there, we'll bring it down and tap the forearm. So we'll do a couple like that. Inhale, open, exhale, and close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Last one, inhale, open, and place that right hand down. Hopefully, I love that one. It's a bit intense, but really, really good for the spine. Spread the fingers of the right hand, place that under the right shoulder, left hand behind the head. Inhale, open, exhale, elbow to right forearm. Inhale, open, exhale, elbow to right forearm. 2 more. Inhale, and exhale, close. Inhale, exhale, place it down. Spread the fingers apart, lift into your belly so you have a nice long spine. This next move is a little bit different, but it's going to really help mobilize this upper portion of the spine. So on an inhale, we're going to try to press through our hands. We won't bend our elbows at all this whole time, so they'll stay straight. Push through your hands to try to puff up your upper back between your scapula, your shoulder blades. On an exhale, let your chest move down between your arms and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So inhale, lift, let them spread. Oh, arms are straight. Same thing, arms are straight here. As we exhale, bring the chest down between the head of the arm bones and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Let's do 3 more like that. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down and squeeze. Inhale, up. Exhale and squeeze. Inhale up. Exhale and squeeze. Then we'll take that into a normal cow-cat. So on our inhale, think U shape. You can bend the elbows a little, lift the tailbone, and gaze ahead. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Exhale, round your spine. Bring your chin to your chest and press through your fingers. Inhale, think U-shaped shoulders, squeeze, gaze ahead, pull the shoulders away from your ears, lift your tailbone up. Exhale, arch your spine, chin to chest, and pull your belly in. Let's do one more. Inhale, U-shape, shoulders back and down. Exhale, round and arch the spine. From here, place your forearms on the ground. Press through your elbows and release your head and look back at your knees. This is going to be a little funky move, but hopefully you should feel nice and approachable, like a good strengthener here. We're going to take our right hand, bring it to the ground with the elbow up and just in line with our left elbow. Keep letting your head relax. Start to pour weight into your left elbow and left knee. Lift your right knee with a bent knee and open your hips up. Try to bring that right foot behind you. We're going to open and close that, just like we did with our elbow at the top of the mat before. So we'll lift, open the hips up, try to keep the spine long. This is a movement from the hips and not the spine. So open and close. Last one, open and close. We'll do 3 with the leg long. So straighten the right leg back. Open, so the hips open to the right, and close. Inhale, open, and close. Last one, open, and close. And we'll do the other side. So we're maybe feeling that in the hips, strengthening in the shoulders. Really good one. So right elbow's down. Let the head relax. Right knee is down. Left hand comes to the ground. The elbow's up and lines up with the right elbow. Pour weight into your right knee. Lift your left knee with that bent knee. Open it up and place it down. Keep the core engaged. Open and close. Open and close. Last one. Open and close. Straighten the left leg back. 3 more times with that leg straight. Open and close. Open, close. Keep breathing. Last one. And close. And bring it down. All right. Hopefully we're feeling nice and warmed up. So we're going to get into some downward dogs in this next little flow. So remember, knees down is always an option. This will be a little different than normal. And so always feel free to look up at the screen, take a small break. I will do my best to cue you through it effectively. All right, stand up on your knees. Step your right foot forward. Left toes can be tucked or not. Right foot under the right knee. Squeeze that left glute. Make fists and bring them together at your chest. Elbows are out. On an inhale, reach up through your spine, so lengthen up. Exhale, we'll twist to the right. And same thing as before, hips stay stable. We're moving from the ribs. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist right. So from here, we're coming to a downward dog with our right leg up. So I'm going to show a knee down version before I do the full version. So we could do hands down and forward and the right leg back, like so, okay? Or we bring the hands down on an exhale, tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, step your right leg back and lift it up. Bend the right knee, you can open your hip here, take a nice deep breath. On an exhale, we're gonna take this right knee, bring our right foot out to the right so our knee is kind of bowed inwards, and place our right knee down. Take your left foot, point your left toes to the back of your mat, so your hips are open, your left knee is pointing backwards, and your right knee is down. Right hand under your shoulder, left arm, the elbow will push to the sky, and the left palm will face out. Relax your right ear to your right shoulder. So again, this is kind of a funky one, so feel free to look at the screen if you need to. Reach up through that left elbow, let the head relax, and keep trying to just open that left knee back. Take one more deep breath. From here, right hand comes down, right knee comes down, left knee opens out, and toes point to the right. Line your right foot up with your left knee. Left hand is down, right arm to the sky. And then reach it over. Let your left ear relax to your left shoulder. Big stretch for this kind of low back, side of the body, top of the hip. We're getting this nice lateral flexion, so a little side bend that stretches out the right side ribs. Good. We'll take one more deep breath. Exhale, we just bring it down to a tabletop. Right hand down, right knee down. One cow cat, so chest down, belly down. Inhale, U shape. Exhale, arch the spine, chin the chest. Good, let's do the other side. Inhale, stand up on your knees. Step your left foot forward. Find that nice alignment so right toes can be tucked or not. Left foot is forward, under the knee. Strengthen that right glute. Fists together at your center. Reach tall through your spine on an inhale. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep those hips stable. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms reach. So we're coming to that big move where we step the left foot back to a down dog. Knees can stay down if you'd like. Exhale, plant the hands. Lift the right knee. Palms plant as the left leg reaches up and back. Bend the knee. Try to rotate your hip out. Inhale, start to shift forward. Bring your left knee in and your left foot out. Place it down so the left leg's going back behind you. Right toes point to the back of the mat with the right knee. Right palm forward, right elbow up. Relax the head. Push through that right elbow. You probably feel like you're in a pretzel right now, but that's good. We're getting into some really diverse movement here for the joints and into some really small connective tissue and muscles. Take one more breath. So we'll go kind of roll over to the other side. So right knee down, left knee lifts up, left toes point to the left, and my foot is in line with my knee here. Right hand down, left arm to the sky, and then bring it overhead. Right ear relaxes. Take a nice deep breath. Good, one more breath, inhale. Exhale, place that left hand down, left knee down. All right, hopefully that felt real good. I love that flow. Step one foot forward at a time and come up to the top of your mat. We'll do a nice sun salutation. We'll add on a little stretch and a nice release for the neck. Inhale, arms reach out and up, mountain pose. Palms come to touch, root down through your feet and reach through your fingers. Exhale, arms wide, hips back, forward fold, bend your knees a lot here so you could almost rest your belly on your thighs and relax your head. Plant your palms, step one foot back at a time to a plank. You can hold that for a breath or drop your knees. Exhale, we're all gonna drop our knees, bend our elbows, and slowly come to our bellies. Top to the feet release. Palms are under your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Engage your glutes. Inhale, lift your spine up. Cobra pose. Exhale, come to your belly. Tuck your toes. Push up to your knees. So either a puppy pose or lift your hips up and back. Lift the knees up. Press the chest towards the thighs for a downward dog. The hips should be the pinnacle of the pose here. Inhale, shift forward and drop your knees. Lift up to standing on your knees. Step your right foot forward. Squeeze the left glute. Right palm to right thigh. Left arm reaches up. Exhale, tilt to the right. Nice deep breath. Inhale to the center. Exhale, frame your front foot. Step your foot back. So this is kind of different as well. We're doing lots of new things today. We're going to take this flat top portion of the skull, place it on the ground, and then just roll around on top of it. Sometimes we forget that we have lots of fascia, which is kind of like a fancy word for connective tissue, and muscles in our head as well. So we can release some nice tension in the face and release some stress here. You can make sure you go both ways, circling both ways. Probably feels, hopefully, good for the neck as well. All right, come on up. That's kind of like a natural espresso shot for you. Step 1 foot forward at a time and come on up. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Palms touch. Reach through the fingers, root down through your feet. Get nice and tall through your spine. Exhale, arms wide. Bend your knees, hips back, forward fold. Remember, aim for belly to thighs and more than you're even reaching for the ground there. Let the head relax. Inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, spread the fingers, line your hands up under your shoulders. 1 foot back at a time to a plank, top of a push-up here. Inhale, if you want to hold it, please do. Otherwise, we'll drop our knees, bend the elbows, and come to our belly nice and slow. Tops of the feet down, shoulders back. Inhale, cobra. Make sure you have a nice open chest here. Exhale to your belly. Tuck your toes, push to your knees. Either keep the knees down and move the arms forward, or lift the hips up and back. 1 step in at a time. Lift through the hips, press the chest back towards your shins. Nice deep breath in downward dog. Inhale, shift forward, drop your knees, stand up on your knees. Step your left foot forward. Squeeze the right glute, nice and long through the spine. Left hand to your left thigh, reach your right arm up, reach through your right fingers. Exhale, tilt to the left. Hold there, get that nice opening along the sides of the ribs. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, palms down or fingertips. Left leg slides back. Same thing here. Top of the head, that flat part of the crown of the head, to the ground. Make little circles. So not a ton of weight here. That's why we have the hands down. Want to be gentle on the neck. So don't kind of press all your weight forward into this. Kind of keep some weight in the hands and just let the head really relax. Make sure you go both ways with your circle. Good. All right, slowly come up. We're going to make our way onto our backs. Take a nice deep breath. Let's sit up, both feet on the ground, the knees up, and we'll control our descent to the mat. So we'll slowly roll down, use those abs, and lie down. Bend both knees. Bring your right knee in towards you. Bring your left hand on the outside of your right knee and let both knees fall to the left. Reach your right arm out to the right, little spinal twist here. Both knees stay bent. So that outside of the left leg should be resting on the ground. And I just have my right foot rested on my left knee. And then using that left hand to gently, really gently here, just pull as much as feels good on that right hip. If you want, we're going to be here for a few breaths. So if you want to add some little arm circles, you can totally do that. So you can bring your arm down and around your right arm. Just circle that out a few times. That can feel really lovely for the chest muscles and the shoulder. Good. Bring it back to the center, both feet on the ground, and let your spine just kind of neutralize in the center for a moment. Bring your left knee in towards you. So same thing, both knees stay bent. You can even start by pressing the inner part of your left foot to your right knee, and then let the knees fall to the right. Left arm reaches out to the left, right hand on the outside of the left leg to gently, just very gently pull a little deeper into the stretch if we want. And then same thing if we want here. This left arm can circle down, over, up, and out a few times. Just keep breathing. Good. Slowly back to the center. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze. We're coming into Shavasana now. So any last little pose or stretch you want to take, feel free to do that. If you would rather take Shavasana as a reclined bound angle pose today, you can. That means bottoms, not palms, of the feet together with the knees opened wide. And that's just a nice one for the hips and the inner thighs. So you can either take that or traditional Shavasana with the legs long, palms up, and shoulder blades underneath your back and chest. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply into your belly. Don't shy away from the stillness here. Just feel free to breathe and relax. This is where we let all of that work we just did settle into our cells and into our muscles. Take this last moment here to maybe just say a word of gratitude. Something you want to maybe take into your day. And then we'll slowly begin to add a little bit of movement back to the body. Maybe wiggle fingers and toes. Gently roll your wrists and ankles. We'll take our arms straight back behind us. Toes point forward. And just stretch in opposite directions. Exhale and release. Slowly bring your feet to the ground and your knees in. Roll to one side. Bring your palms to the ground and help yourself up to a seat. Sit comfortably wherever you're at. We'll take our palms together in front of our heart here and just take 3 cleansing breaths like we started class. Inhaling through our nose and exhaling out of the mouth. So we'll inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Inhale through the nose. exhale, just release your air. Thank you guys for joining me for class today. Have an amazing, blessed day. Namaste. Thanks, guys.